All right, so we are here in Deer Creek, and this is the same location where we filmed the 911 as well as the MR2 with Shift Colorado, but we're out here again. We got a little extravaganza going on. We got an Emira over here. It's gonna be the main focus of today's video, but we also have another press car from Toyota, and that is the Toyota Crown Nightshade. And then we have our third car, which is going to be the Colorado car for Shift Issue 9. It is the Mustang. That's Kelvin's Mustang. He just got some new wheels on it. Looks really, really nice. Sounds super good too. So excited to share this with you guys today. All right, so yes, this is the 2024 Lotus Emira. It's the first edition. It's got a 3.5 liter supercharged V6. Actually got a 6-speed manual, which is pretty unusual for a 2024 car. Yeah, the exterior color is a Seneca blue, and then the interior is a black Alcantara. Yeah, the top speed is an impressive 180 miles per hour. It's 0 to 60 is about 4.2. 0 to 100 is 9.6. Power is 400, torque is 310, and weight is about 3,200 pounds. So it's a pretty impressive little package. It looks great, sounds really good. We just got a flyby with Steve driving it earlier. But yeah, especially for a 6-cylinder, it's got a great sound. So excited to check it out, excited to drive it.
Radio check.
All right, so now we're driving the Lotus Emira. Well, we're parked, we're about to drive it. And I'm gonna try and answer the question, can you daily drive a Lotus Emira?
No.
We're here with Kevin. Yeah, I will not be surprised if I stall this today. But so far, the interior is a very pleasant place to be. The transmission is the thing to get used to. This thing is real heavy. Feels like you're driving some kind of heavy truck. But yeah, visibility is really good. Seats are super comfortable. Design overall, I really, really like it. It's cool because I've always wanted to drive a Lotus. I just never thought it'd be the Emira. I thought it'd be like an Elise first. And now that we're moving, I'm starting to like the transmission a little bit more. At lower speeds, as far as like shifting goes, it seems really clunky, but now that we're moving, it feels good. One thing that's a little bit odd when driving it is that the clutch pedal is shifted a little bit to the right, so you're kind of doing like a diagonal movement. But hey, some yoga in a car, it's good for you.
A little heel toe.
Yeah. I still have no idea how to do heel toe. I need to learn how to do that.
Rear wheel or all wheel?
This?
Yeah.
This is rear wheel. It's about 400 horsepower, so plenty of usable power. Yeah, I might have said this already, but the visibility in this is really good. I would actually say it's very similar to a kind of like a 370Z visibility.
Yeah, a little small in the back, but...
Yep. It feels like there's less insulation in the back, so you can hear a little bit more of a wind noise.
Nice work, Kelvin.
But steering wheel feels really good. There's a lot of buttons on it. I don't know what they all do right now, but it feels nice. Suspension doesn't feel overly stiff either. You know, it just kind of feels like it's a usable, I guess, sports car. Granted, we haven't sent it around a corner or anything. I don't think I'll be getting too spicy with it today just because I don't know the car. I will say I really like the feel of these brakes. Just very natural. Is it just me or is that tailgate getting lower?
It's bouncing.
It seems like it's getting progressively lower.
Oh shit, you're right.
Might want to radio in on that.
Kelvin, I'd say you're good to add another 5 miles an hour or so.
Brennan, it appears your tailgate is lowering every couple feet, so just a heads up that the photographers might need to readjust.
Got it.
Do I make him feel bad and say I don't remember the telly ever doing that?
Yeah.
I don't remember the telly ever doing that.
It's getting so low.
Oh my gosh.
God, the sounds that this thing makes. It's pretty sweet.
Phone between the seat. Phone between the seat. I would say 8 out of 10 for ease of find. So.
Oh, for finding a phone between the seats.
Yep.
Yeah, if you drop your phone, 8 out of 10, real easy. All right, we're gonna give it a little
gas,
U-turn.
Clear.
Turning radius is fantastic.
Nice work.
Ooh, doesn't sound good when it's not going fast.
I know, it gets a little grindy. As far as the buttons go, my main concern is usually like AC operation, heating operation. Super straightforward. That was easy to find. There's just a button right here, and it's easy to tell if it, how it operates. It shows up on the screen right here. Only thing that's a little bit funky is being in a manual and not having an actual emergency brake, because I don't know if it's engaged or not. Yeah, in terms of gas mileage, this is a 6-cylinder and it's supercharged, so probably not going to be the greatest, but not going to be the worst either, so.
Alright, we're ready to roll.
Are you looking for current gas mileage?
Yep. So the buttons, lots of them, they don't do anything. Oh,
Gotta find my next opportunity to make
Oh.
Oh, he stalled it!
Will not be surprised if I stall this today.
He stalled it! He stalled the car!
I knew that was gonna happen.
Sorry,
Yeah, this thing feels like it's still got like old school technology, which is nice. Even though it is very technologically advanced with all the screens and everything, but you can tell just way the car behaves. That was a good exhaust noise.
Yeah, nice little burble.
Yeah. There's no frunk, so you lose a little bit of storage space. And that trunk is not the biggest, but you can still fit quite a bit in there. Like I think right now we have about 3 backpacks and there's still a decent amount of room.
Okay, now I gotta try track mode.
It just turns
probably
off.
Looks better.
No, it just turns off traction control and shit.
You don't think it lowers it too?
It might.
See?
I mean, the suspension kind of felt like it tightened up a little bit.
Nice.
Yeah.
We can confirm track mode actually does track shit.
One thing that I kind of wish that was a little bit louder would be the supercharger whine. I can hear it just barely, but I'd kind of like it to be not like a Hellcat whine, but similar. I will say, this is really quiet in here, other than the road noise in the back. It's definitely quieter on the inside than it is on the outside, because in sport mode, it was pretty loud when Steve and Terry punched it a little bit. Yeah, as far as headroom goes, it works for me. I feel like it might be getting a little cramped for Kevin over here.
If you lean the seat all the way back like a race car driver, you're fine. I also don't anticipate fitting in an English car. I am German by nature. So yeah, wunderbar. Das wunderbar.
I think you mean Wundercar.
Das wunderbar.
Oh my god. As far as exterior design goes, this thing is quite the looker. It's definitely got a supercar styling to it. And the blue is quite lovely. Really sets the car's curves off, and it's just real low slung, just gorgeous looking car. So I always bring that up in daily driving videos because you gotta like the look of your car if you're gonna daily drive it. But they still kind of have the Lotus Evora 400 shape, which I've always been a huge fan of. The more that I'm driving this, the more that I'm liking it. It's just cool to have a clunky, or it's not clunky, but I say clunky in a good way. Yeah, the headlights and taillights on this thing, absolutely gorgeous. Yeah, I got it up to speed a little bit more through one of these turns and got to feel the suspension a little bit, how the car is like rolling basically. And it feels fantastic. Oh my God. This thing feels great. Steering it's kind of muted. Like it definitely takes a lot of the bumps out of the road, but it feels good still. That's actually really cool. When you look in the rearview mirror, oh my God, that's so cool. When you look in the rearview mirror, you can see your throttle. Like when you press in on the gas, you can see the little throttle moving back there to open the valves. Oh my God, that's so cool. I love that. You can just see the engine really clear actually. Now, in terms of reliability, this car should be pretty damn good because it's the V6 out of a Toyota. Man, that thing goes. I like this a lot. As far as like space in here, there's a little bit of a like bench behind you. Sort of like the, you know, Audi R8, Gallardos, some Ferraris. So you've got that. As far as other cargo space, other than the trunk, you don't really have much. So you're not gonna be taking your family with you in this. It's very much a two-person or one-person car. But I could easily road trip this pretty much anywhere. I don't know if this has lumbar support or not. I don't think it does, which is kind of an unfortunate thing. It's kind of fun in this little infotainment right in the center. It's a decent sized screen. I probably won't use any of its functions, but it's got a G-force reader. The exhaust note, the pops, they're not obnoxious. It's not like you got a popcorn machine. Mirrors are great, they're big. Very, very good visibility out of those. Through the curves, it like feels, grippy? Yeah, super, super confidence inspiring.
Nice. I mean, when you're in track mode, I think you're...
Oh, I switched it back to sport. I do like this yellow stitching.
Little contrast stitching?
Yeah. My only complaint about the car is that it gets very noisy with the clutch engagement. Sounds like it's not happy. When shifting, it's very easy to find your gear. It's not mysterious in any way. Quite notchy.
Oi, look at this wanker. He thinks he's special now because he's driving an English car and all of a sudden starts talking with an English accent. What an absolute bloke. I mean, actually, what is wrong with this mate?
No luck catching them swans then. It's for the greater good.
The greater good. This really just feels like the Lotus Elise hit puberty.
Yeah, that's fair.
And kind of did a little bit of work in the gym and is a little bit more chiseled, a little bit more refined.
Mm-hmm.
But at the end of the day, it still looks fantastic. Mm-hmm. But it's just a beefcake of a Lotus Elise.
Yeah, pretty much.
Like, and the Lotus Elise was incredible. So that is not me underpinning anything about this car, but do I think you could daily this? Yes. Would you be smart to daily this? Abso-freaking-lutely not.
I don't know though, it's got the Toyota engine back there, so.
See, this is what you have when a guy who dailies an R8. Except his R8 has quattros.
True.
Quattro, apologize for mine. And it actually has probably more clearance than this car. Because at the end of the day, if you get stuck in the snow in Colorado, you are toast in this car.
Oh, and the R8 too. I mean, unless it has snow tires, but yeah, can you daily drive a 2024 Lotus Emira? My opinion, yes you could, as long as you're willing to make some compromises on cargo space and deal with the unhappy sounds at low speed. Oh yeah, another thing I will say, the backup camera, quite nice. One thing that I noticed was these door sills here, so since I'm pretty short, I have to scoot the seat up pretty far, and if I'm wanting to get out of the car, I actually have to scoot the seat back, otherwise my foot catches right there. Well guys, I think that's going to do it for this video. Let me know what you guys think about the Lotus Emira. Would you daily drive one? I certainly would. With all being said, I appreciate you guys watching. I upload every single Sunday, and I'll see you in the next one.